Hello, Bumpy McSquiggums here. It's time for some more Xenonauts. This is episode 70, and unfortunately, right as I saved the game, some stuff happened, so let me show you what I am talking about. We got one of the new things finished. I believe it was extraterrestrial weapons, alien weapons. We researched the battle rifle, and if you guys want to pause and read that, feel free. I think I skipped over the heavy plasma, so if you didn't have a chance to pause and read, feel free to do that as well. And, I don't know, maybe I skipped that one too. There we go. So, either way, you have the options to read everything that may have been missed. Maybe. And, in addition to that, I started the research on mag weaponry while we're still doing the Wraith analysis. And we still have 30 folks doing that. So as soon as the Wraith analysis is done, the mag weaponry will take precedence, and, well, it'll be the focus of everything. I'm not sure if anything... Ooh, we have an additional Sentinel armor ready to go. That is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I believe that I am going to enjoy the first ever Sentinel armor on a sniper. And yeah, I'm going to be greedy. And it's going to, well, it's going to happen. Actually, the next Sentinel armor will also go on a sniper, and then I'm going to send the 2 Buzzard armors over to the other group for the snipers that are there. So we'll see how it plans out, how it plays, how it works, and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I'm doing this at a weird time during the day. In fact, I need to make sure I don't get stuck doing this real long, so if I end up breaking off the episode at like an odd place for me, it's because I have a stream to put up and go with. Alright, we're going to do the double Marauder battle here. And it looks like there is going to be some fun stuff going on. We're going to attempt it with a single Marauder. And, aha, ooh, that's a little bit nastier. Alright, that's fine. We're going to go with a Marauder, and we'll go with Frog and Toad. Why not? We'll launch those bad boys out there. Oh, and we will send thing 1 and 2 to make sure. I don't know which one's which, so we're just going to send them. And looks like America is going to... These are the interceptors, huh? Alright. Here we go. Ooh, we're even in a good position to do this. I like that. Alright, we don't need the plasma torpedoes. And we do need to select him. There we go. And we want to roll to our... Sorry, my brain's not working. This way. Alright, we're going to cut the speed back. How far can we cut the speed back? My goodness, these things are like not even moving. There we go. Down, 2 down, and 3 down. With 6 bullets to go. Boom. Bring it. You ain't got nothing. Nothing, I tell ya. Nothing. Alright, in addition, we are going to tail until overland, and we are apparently now overland, so we're going to engage the tailed target. And it looks like we should be just fine with our tailed compatriots here. And we should also be more than capable of taking them out with just a double shot of espresso. And if that doesn't work, well, our plasma torpedoes should do the rest, I would think. So, that being said and done, we're going to send him over here. And I don't know, I suppose he can kind of go after that guy, maybe. Alright. Boys and girls, turn and go after your fellow Nemesis. 1 down, and... Dose down! And there we go. Beautiful, easy, air-to-air combat. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I'll make sure I remember this now, in the next little combat that we do. About the rolling in different directions and such. Alright. I'm going to make sure before we do that everybody is on the right ship. They are. It looks that way anyway. And yeah, I don't think we have an additional sentinel. We do not. I do want to reconfigure my dropship. Is he got Varnus? Is he showing up as an actual? Yes, he is. Fantastic. Alright. So we get our shield guy over here. And there we go. Perfect-ish. Perfect-esque? I don't know. Alright, we're going to launch our people at the crash site. Intercept them with the bump pod. Hopefully we all survive it. We will see if that is the case. We're going to engage. Alright. So basically, I'm just going to have him run off this way. And we're going to kind of focus with this guy here. Okay, so people are wondering how to roll. And you can click this button right here and it will evasively roll you. But if you want to roll in a specific direction, you hit Q to roll to your left, or E to roll to the right. Now this is all based on what direction you're facing. So if we're facing up or north or whatever you want to consider this, when you roll left, you'll actually roll left, and when you roll right, you'll roll right. But if you're facing the opposite direction, when you press Q to roll left, you'll actually roll to the right. So it's all based on facing. You'll literally roll to the left of the direction you're facing. So just keep that in mind. Alright, we're going to attempt this. It should be really, really ridiculously easy. In fact, it's going to be so easy that it's going to almost be a crime to do this. And that's okay. It's okay. Let's see, Q rolled me to the left. If I press E right now, it's going to roll me to the right. So, easy enough. It's just something that I guess got overlooked by me, and just other people weren't sure how to do it. So I figured, I'd share it with you guys so you would actually know. That is a fast ship. Alright, I think we're actually tailing them in a decent position, but just to make sure, I wanted to tail them a little bit longer, and now we're going to engage the tailed UFO. And here we go. This could be a little problematic, but I actually don't think it's going to be. Alright, so we're going to send them all in at full speed. Make sure those two are facing the right guys, and here we go. As soon as the missiles go, we're going to break him off. Have him roll to his right. There we go, and we're going to send him after that. And we're even going to swoop this guy around to go after him as well. And there we go. Simple, easy air-to-air combat, and we can do some rolls just to look cool. So there we go. And we're about to engage in our mission, and then once we complete this, that will be the end of the episode, guys. So some good air combat. We apparently had enough ships to deal with it, which is great. That's always been kind of an issue up till this point. So I'm pretty happy and excited about that. And hopefully we survive this ground combat without too much issue. We'll see, though. I believe this is a landing ship, so it shouldn't be too bad. At least not in theory. I am noticing there's a little bit longer load times lately with the combat screens here, so hopefully that goes away. There we go. It goes away soon. Alright, look at our shiny blue folks. Looking like bosses. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so we're going to drop some equipment on the ground. And the wolf armor is actually replaced by the sentinel armor. So that is your endgame stuff. You have the tank sentinel armor for the heavy, and then you have the regular stuff for everyone else. I forgot to actually equip their weapons because I'm a fool. I'm foolish, ladies and gentlemen. Foolish, I tell you. Alright, so you will want to replace like Mutanot, Redith, everybody pretty much with... Those are the two armors you should have at all times. Alright, but for now, we're going to hop up into the sky and take a look around. And it looks like there is not a whole lot going on. So I'm going to take a high ground position here, take a knee, and hope that everything works out for us. We're going to run this direction with our shield person, who really didn't make it very far. It's okay. We have the happy giraffe, who seems to be our #1 shield guy right now. Oh wait, the atomic potato has returned. Maybe not. Maybe there's another #1 shield guy. I don't know. Losing Pete Holmes in the last episode, not the most fun I've ever had. In fact, it made me quite sad. The laughter has ended, ladies and gentlemen. The comedian we all know and love is now gone from the... Oh dear. From the Xenonauts squad. Well, hello there, sir. Perhaps it would be a mistake should I continue on that path. Alright, well, I'm gonna move over here then, I guess. Don't really know if there's a better idea or way of doing things right now. We'll assume not, so that way we look cooler if we're right. Yes, no, maybe? I don't know. You've heard it both ways. It's fine. Alright, let's see. Cure Legan. Get his leggings over here and cure them. There we go. And that leaves Mutanot to do some stuff. He's going to kind of lumber out into the open area here. And probably just take a knee. I don't want to go too far away. Alright, we're going to end our turn and see what happens. Random gunfire somewhere. Oh yay, mind control. It's my favorite. It's not really my favorite. Guys, it's going to be a good day. I can already tell I'm going to get a lot accomplished today. A lot's going to get finished. A lot's going to get done. And hopefully I won't be playing catch up much longer. It's been kind of my issue as of late that I've been just struggling to at least keep pace with where I want to be. And kind of failed at it more or less. So, ooh, very nice. Wasn't expecting a one-shot kill, but that was pretty darn sweet. Alright, well, we'll just go here. We'll take a knee with Yad. We'll hop up here with Nicole Hernandez. Oh, we have visual confirmation of an alien in that room right there. And unfortunately, we also do not have the best of shots at him. So perhaps it would be wise to... No, not Rita. You. Hello? Hello? There you are. Perhaps it would be wise to send you over here, and you can take a shot, but you don't have a shot to take. Alright. Well, unfortunately, 39% is the best we've got. If we move up to the window, we can do a burst fire in there, and we shall do so. Hey, and we actually took him out. I'm actually sort of impressed. Didn't expect that to happen. Alright, going to move Redith upward. Well, not technically vertically upward, but toward the ultimate goal of map exploration and doing stuff. Rippity dip is rippity dip bean stuff. I don't know. He's there. He's doing things. He's making stuff happen. He's making every one of us proud. The happy giraffe is going to be happy and move this way. And use his long neck to get a better visual confirmation of what's actually going on. Looks like there's not much going on over here, actually. We're going to fly our way into the... the hearts and minds of the enemy. Why didn't I crouch? It said I had 4 when I landed there. Well, hopefully he doesn't die. Meh. It's fine. Who do we have left? We have me. Do I have a shot over there? I highly doubt it. No, I don't. You know what? I think it's probably better if you're not flying around getting yourself into bad positions to get owned. We already have one person doing that right now. We don't need to. We don't need to. Alright, we're going to end our turn and hope that we survive. We resisted. Oh my gosh. Are we going to resist again? We are. Woohoo! Yay for weaker weapons. Yeah, that was a bad positioning on my part, guys. That was a bad positioning decision. Done, made, and, well, you saw it. But, either way, at least I used one of the heavier armored fellows to do so. So, if you're going to do bad choices that might not cost you everything. It's always kind of been my rule. Mistakes can be made as long as they don't cost you everything. Or most things. Well, I guess we'll start moving some fellows over here. Are you done? Thank you. Get over here. Nicole Hernandez, move forward. Alright, so she will probably end up finishing the scouting mission there for us. We'll get Confidant Splooch over here. Commander Splooch, and Rippity Dip will roll his way to victory here by rolling his R's. It's fine. It's fine. Lagan's gonna look around, see if there's any bad boys sitting there waiting to murder our souls. It looks like our souls will not be murdered at all, eaten or otherwise. And we have some stuff to deal with over on this side. So I'm going to take the high ground advantage. I'm going to be like Obi-Wan, and I am going to not be able to hit him because trees are in the way. Though he was able to shoot here with trees in the way and hit me. Don't really have a response to that, I must admit. That kind of throws me for a loop. What is... Okay, whatever. I don't know what's happening. I suppose I don't need to know. He's dead. That's all that was needed to be known. So we now know everything that was needed to be known. And we are, well, pretty well off, I gotta say. Alright, well, let's get some more Flight of the Navigators going on. We'll fly our way over here, and we have what? Everybody's good. We're good. And turn, see if they can. Oh, the red shirt decided to show himself, then run away. Is the other guy gonna run up and grenade us? Nope, he's just gonna shoot a wall, and then who's gonna hit? Oh my. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I think this is actually the blue pajamas. I'm pretty sure that's a janitor setup. It's not actually heavily armored. Because it seems that they don't resist anything at all, ever. Not even a little bit. So I gotta say, I'm not overwhelmingly impressed with how untanky the super tanky suit is. I gotta say, it's leaving something to be desired. Alright, well, I'm going to walk up and get into a position to actually do something. I'm going to open the door as well. Hopefully eat any kind of reaction shot. I ate one, that's fine. Take a knee. Let's go up here. Nicole Hernandez can land over here, maybe? I'll say there. And she should have a pretty decent shot at the red shirt. And with the red shirt dead... Oh, actually she doesn't. Okay, well, with the red shirt dead, or... Well, I totally missed. Nope. Well, we're not going to be able to do burst fire. I know that much at least. Well, I'm going to take a shot at him anyway. Suppressed. I'm okay with that. Redith is going to come in here and own this guy. And it's going to be wonderful. And there it is. And we're going to have Yad Varnis try to get a little bit of retribution. And he got it, ironically enough. And I guess at this point maybe I can... I don't know. I think we're fine. Maybe I'll go hide over here. Alright, so that all happened. We'll float some more folks over here. And we'll walk this direction. There we go. We'll have Xenonauts sit here behind this fellow, and I will land outside the ship, because it seems like a much less terrible idea. And I think we're good to go. So we'll under turn, we'll take a shot, we'll resist it because, well, that's what we do. We're highly resistant to all damage done. Hopefully we survive a couple more mind control turns, and we will be set. We will be good to go. Let's see, who do we have who's not a colonel? Pretty much everyone in there is a colonel except for Commander Splooch. I was hoping to be able to get Rippity Dip into a position to actually take a shot. He's been kind of holding back, not being able to do a whole heck of a lot. I think I'm going to use my guy to actually heal with. Because, you know, somebody has to do it. It might as well be me. Yeah, Splooch can finish this guy off. It's fine. And there it is. And victory, and it's wonderful, and everybody is happy. We're going to go here. And here. Face that. We're going to get Mutanot back up over here. And also facing the portal to the next floor. Get Yad Varnison. He still takes 2 shots, it's fine. He's set for 2 more turns, that's no big deal. Alright. We get the Atomic Potato, the freshly recovered Atomic Potato, into position. And I suppose I can probably move into some sort of... There we go, that's not bad. And we'll start getting our dudes in here and ready to go. It will be more than fine. Okay, what else? Anyone? We have a shield guy outside. Yeah, the Happy Giraffe. He needs to make it in and get some stuff done. And there we go. So, thinking of questions for today, and I don't know. If you could time travel to any point, any time in history, not the future, we're going past. If you could travel back in time to any point, what point in time would you want to travel back to? Would you want to see the dinosaurs, or do you want to see some sort of historic event, like maybe Lincoln getting shot? I don't know why you'd want that one, but I'm just thinking of historic events that happened in the past. One of the wars. I mean, when would you travel back in time? Me personally, I don't know. I actually haven't given it thought. I mean, I thought of the question, but I haven't really thought of my own answer, so... You know, maybe I'll answer in the next episode. See what you guys say first. It might be good. It might be okay. So I'm going to put all the pressure on you folks. You guys have to figure out when. You want to go back first, and then I will actually answer in the next episode. That will give me actually a little bit of time to think. So, when in history would you like to be? And you don't have to stay there. I mean, you could be there briefly. Actually, I think I already know my answer, but I'm still going to hold off and make you guys wait for it. It'll be painfully obvious when you hear my answer, so... I don't actually know if it'll be painfully obvious. It'll be obvious, though. So, I'm not sure how painful, but definitely obvious. Did I not? No, I didn't move you. Alright. Let's get you over here. Let's get all shield unit. The Happy Giraffe himself. A little silly giraffe. Let's get him into position. We'll get Mutanot into a juxtaposition as well. Actually, you know what? His juxtaposition is going to be slightly back further than Yadvarnis. Yadvarnis is going to take the front lines. And I am going to provide Overwatch-ish, sort of. And we're really, really going to hope they don't decide, hey, you know what? Maybe we should go and check and grenade an entirely large group of people standing close together. Because tactically, that is a sound strategy for me. So, point in history that you'd want to go back to. It could be the creation of the world. I don't know. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you fellows want. Hello, sir. Might I interest you in being dead? Really? I would have expected some reaction out of that, but okay. I'm actually concerned with going up here. Good, good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Yay, he hit the side of my shield. I'm a hero. Oh. Who? Aha! Alright, let's shoot him in the face. Then can we get out of the way? Ooh, we can. That is sweet, sweet nice. Let's go enjoy this one. This is going to be fun for me and everyone involved. Actually, I want to shoot the guy in the back. I guess I am. Oh, he's crouched. Well, that's awkward. Well, that could have been a lot more fun than I was anticipating. Well, that could have been as fun as I was anticipating. It was a lot less fun. But either way, it's easy enough that we should be able to annihilate these folks without much of an issue at all. So, we are going to do so right now. I'm going to go over here. Actually, we're just going to go right here and finish him off. And then that will do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! Victory, minor injuries at best. Yadvarnas probably suffered the heaviest of them. He's still only injured for 6 days, which is less than both the Atomic Potato and myself. Accuracy has gone up, or whatever I was going to say, I don't know. Kurlagan didn't actually shoot anyone, so I feel kind of stupid and silly for that. I should have actually had him fire at anybody. I just don't think he was ever in a good position to do so. 91.6k, and not too bad. Our money is looking pretty low, but not ridiculously so. And we have bacon, lettuce, and tomato ready to go out and do some work. So we're going to send them out to handle business. And maybe we'll be able to handle that before the end of the world here. I cancel that interception for now. And I guess I'll go to try to take a look. See, who do we have sitting in base that's ready? Just Thing 2. I don't think Thing 2 is enough to finish it off, so we do need to get a little bit more ammo. So we have a little bit of time. I'll do a little bit of air combat if I can. Oh man, go to the last known location. How close are we with you boys? Thing 1 and Thing 2 should be able to take it out pretty easy, so we're gonna roll out with that. Oh, there it is. Alright. We're going to hit cancel. And we're going to select a new target, and it's going to be you. And unfortunately we ran out of fuel. And we managed to catch him. Unfortunately we're going to have to engage him here. I don't think we have the fuel to wait till he's over land. I'm not going to auto-resolve because I know that's generally a bad idea. I have gotten a lot better with the air combat. So, yeah. We're going to roll to our left. He seems pretty focused on my boys here. We're going to roll to our right with my gunning ship. Alright. And we're going to attempt to close some distance with him. And we're going to roll to the wrong direction because we're terrible players, and we did that. So there we go, guys. I totally messed up. I miscalculated my left, right, and wrong, and up and down, and like I want to roll to my left, and then I'm like, uh-oh, that's the wrong way. So there we go. I will still make mistakes, but generally speaking, if I don't make those silly mistakes, I have an easy win at any time. So alright, well, we'll go after the UFO again anyway, and we will do it with Frog and Toad. Actually, I think we can just do it with Toad. We'll see. We will see. Alright, we have managed to catch him. We're going to engage And this time, none of the shenanigans is going to happen, I hope. I'm going to try very heartily to make sure I get there in time. We are quite a bit faster than he is and way more maneuverable, so that was my own stupidity that got me owned before. Alright, so we want to drop this. Probably turn this way. Drop our speed significantly. And there it is. So it was an easy kill. I messed up. And not only did I jump into his gun-firing path, which is terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely atrocious and awful in all ways. I'm going to airstrike that. I don't want to take the chance. And we're going to actually intercept that with the bump drop. And I think we're doing pretty good, guys. But we're going to break out the episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share it. I don't say that very often, guys, but every once in a while I figure I throw it back out there. Especially if you guys like any of the newer things that I'm doing, the different series. If you get the thumbs up and the comments and everything, and you guys talk with me and everything else, it does help the videos get found a little easier. And then, well, I'll have more people to talk to. You guys can love and hate on more folks. It's good all around. So remember to do that, especially with any newer series that I'm running. Look for some Risen today or tomorrow, and yeah, that's going to do it. Until next time, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.